Greetings, Tetris citizens. It is your old pal, Van Dweller. We are back with more Classic Tetris Monthly Mega Masters. Our, what is it? Our annual championship of Tetris? Oh my god, that's crazy. Yes, it is time for more Mega Masters, and right now we are doing the Lavender bracket. So down at the very bottom of what you're seeing right there are two matches that we're going to do, number 4 and 20. So 4 and 20. Oh my goodness, guys. How did that work out in the bracket? 4 and 20. Oh, all you funny number people, you're going to have a field day with that. Oh, that's rife with comic possibilities. It's going to be Zempro versus Hepta. And the winner will take on SunnyD, who I think is probably under a different name. Although I'm going to keep going Sunny until I can't pronounce the other name that he's under. But all of this is ultimately going to flow into a match against SV Nestor, former CTM Masters event champion. So that's the thing. So we're going to do it. Now we've got more Tetris today. I haven't had a chance to update the schedule, but everything today is on here anyway, starting with that Lavender bracket right now. Right after that, we have a match at 4 p.m. So it's 11 a.m. right now. So 5 hours from now, if I can do math, we'll have a solo match. It's going to be Bisbee versus Jakob in the Tawny bracket, my favorite bracket. And then later tonight, 9:30 p.m. Central, that's at 2:30 UTC, the Navy bracket. Dylan, answer to question Dylan, not the other Dylan, versus AV Geek. The winner takes on Sodium. So those are the three things we've got for you today, all spaced out like 5-something hours apart each bracket. That's okay. But right now it's going to be Lavender, Zempro, Hepta, and Sunny. Let us take a look at our rules. We have rules at this thing. Can you believe it? Yes, this is a 64-player single elimination flat bracket with a third-place match tournament. Excuse me. Based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles, players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can use any controller so long as there's no B buttons or turbo functions used, whether electronical or mechanical. Biological turbo only. Players should not receive any in-game real-time advice. And do not pause unless the commentator tells you to. Level 18 starts all the way through. Level 39 super kill screen should be implemented. We will be using the same piece sets, and those should be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Points over the traditional max out do count. And it's best of 5 throughout, except for the end, which we're going to do best of 7. And the winner gets absolutely nothing. Oh, sorry, guys. No, you do get absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool. Oh, I didn't read I didn't put the rules on the screen. Those are the rules. All right. Players are going to get a share in a prize pool, which currently stands at some impressive amount of money, which is $10,000 and $354.44. $10,354.44. Thanks to the generosity of our Tetris community, including Scott Gray, who kicked in a huge amount. So thank you, Scott Gray. We have reached our pay the top 16 incentive. We're working on our pay the top 32 incentive. That's if we get to 17,780. I mean, that is just bonkers that we ever even got to that. But if we get to it, we will pay the top 32. So we are moving along our incentive journey. Now, if you want to help make that happen, you can contribute to the prize pool. Use the Matcherino command on Twitch and on YouTube. That will bring up 2 links. The first one is one for Mega Masters. The second one is for the DAS Masters that just got done. But the first one is for Mega Masters. Click on that. It'll open up the landing page for this tournament with our partner Matcherino. And in the top right-hand corner, that's where you can log in. If you have an existing Twitch or YouTube account, you can just use that. Pretty easy. Then there's a mustard-colored button that says Contribute. Click on that, and it'll walk you through the thing. So thanks to everybody who has contributed so far to this prize pool. You know, Mega Masters last year was the largest fan-funded prize pool of any Tetris tournament ever, and that is an amazing thing. So thank you all for your continued support of Classic Tetris Monthly and Mega Masters. If you want to support the channel, you can do it. Patreon.com/monthlytetris allows you to pledge an ongoing monthly or annual amount to help keep CTM going. Thanks to our sticker and double sticker club level members, our community level members, Mega Master Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9, Watching Tetris and Tacnerus, Masters level supporters, Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. And our bracket sponsor level members, I'm gonna rename that. Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato, Catkit, and McMonkey. Summer B coming in with a contribution to that prize pool. Thank you so much. That's gonna get us to an even 10,400s. That was 4556. And the comment says Vandy's cool. I did not pay Summer to say that, but thank you so much for your contribution. 4556 gets us to an even 10,400. Thank you. Okay, one other thing before we start, just if you want to go to the merch store, ctm.wtf, and you can support the channel and get stuff that says our stuff on it and wear it on your body. You can also gift merchandise to the chat. So if you go to the store at ctm.wtf, it knows when we're online, and it puts a little gift this to Twitch button on the thing, and then you can gift the stuff to the thing. So there you go. That is it. I'm flopping over to our gameplay scene, and we've got two folks who are ready. One of whom is definitely not in a hostage situation. The other one, maybe, I'm not sure, because it's kind of a, you know, it's good. It's a sharp picture, a very sharp picture. But Zempro's got a very soft picture, so I don't know. I like it. I'm into it. Two fine, bespectacled individuals. Okay. 80% of CTM viewers are chat moderators. That is true, Sunny. Okay. We're going to keep letting these players warm up. Do I have anything to do? I don't know. Tetris with online facts. Oh, I had no idea that was that was a thing. Not Zempro has redeemed a genuine Van Dweller compliment with channel points. I have to do that? Oh, Zempro, you are the most annoying. Oh, wait, hold on. A compliment. Oh, Zempro, you know, what a industrious, intelligent, kind individual in the Classic Tetris community. He's made it out to a bunch of live events all over the country, and I feel like it's a pleasure and a delight to see Zempro. Extremely helpful, willing to do, you know, really anything. If you need help with something and you're at a regional, Zempro will help. Zempro competent. He will willing really to take on anything, commentating, streaming this, setting up stuff. Yeah, and he's I don't know. I mean, this is one of the, I don't know. Zempro has a great presence online as well. He's funny. He can give it and take it, but also very wise, right? Knows the right, you know, the right place, the right time. So just overall, I mean, I don't know. If you got like 10 categories under which you're rating people, Zempro is like at least 8 on all of them. So I'm a huge Zempro fan, and I always love seeing Zempro at an event, the rare times that I get to go to them, and just online. He's a great person. Tetris says, I am a physically huge Zempro fan. That is true too. So Zempro, kudos to you. You're amazing. I don't like having to give these genuine compliments. Oh, it's very uncomfortable. Okay. No more genuine compliments. We need to rate limit those. I know, I feel yucky. Okay. Players are going to get pieces here. We gotta play Tetris now. Zempro's head is all swollen. It's gotten 2 sizes larger now. DE07DC. Can you get a genuine Vandy insult? Your existence, Sunny, is an insult to reality. So I don't need to do it. Yeah, and the mustache. Yes, that's right. Tetris is correct. All right. Well, players, I have put pieces in the chat. Yep, you're banned, Tetris. You're gone. All right, I'm going to go ahead and refresh a couple of these streams here just to make sure that we are synced up. Okay, Zempro, Seed 41. He's got the word balls on his thing. There you go. And yeah, if you're watching right now and you are not following the channel, we are 15 people away. 15 people away from having 10,000, and then I will be forced to do a 10,000 follower celebration. And then, you know, and then we just got to 10x that in a year, and then we'll be fine. Right? That's fine. Subathon? Oh, we should do a celebration and subathon. But you guys are already all subbed already. There's nobody else to sub. You're all subbed. Oh my god, Vandy Hot, stop it. You don't want that. No thanks. Okay, the pieces are somewhere. Hard to find. Where did they go? They are around. Oh yeah, DE07DC. DE07DC. All right. Looks like players. DE07DC. Okay, it is time, folks, for the Classic Tetris Monthly Mega Masters Lavender's bracket to begin. And we are about to do that. 2 players are ready. 2 players are on seed. 1 commentator is kind of ready. Let's get him started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, ISZI. Oh no, the International Standard Zoological Institution. We're making everything, all zoos, standard. All right, on the left side, it is Zempro, a wonderful. Oh wait, I don't have to do that anymore. Zempro is here with qualifying into seed number 41 with an average of his best 3 games played in a 90-minute qualifier of 1.16 million. Parabex, thanks for the sub. Zempro from the United States of America and has a PB of 1.2 million. And I am given to understand from Tetris, so take that with a grain of salt, that Zempro achieved that 1.2 in their qualifiers. So that is a great thing. Look at that. We are a force for excellence in the classic Tetris community. Zempro, as I mentioned, has been all around. Pretty much if you're at a regional event in the United States, there's a good shot you're going to see Zempro there. He's made the tour the last couple of years. He's been at Boston, Montreal, wherever the Northeast Regional is held. Is that Hartford? Minnesota, Detroit, California. Also played in the silver bracket of CTWC in 2024. and also played in the Lone Star regional. It's not a regional. It's not a regional. That's a CTM exclusive. Doesn't exist anymore. Played in Lone Star in 2024. Also a former community tournament winner. So he's got that big bright CT next to his name in the Discord. 210 here for Zempro. 152 for Hepta. Hepta with a qualifier of 1.082 from Finland. And I am also given to understand, according to Tetris, that Hepta's 1.2 PB was gotten in the qualifier for this thing as well. So again, a force for excellence in Classic Tetris. That's where we're going to change everything. We're going to change our motto, a force for excellence. What do you think? Anyway, I don't know a ton about Hepta. Match database does not give us a lot of matches played by Hepta, but I know there's been a presence in Discord for a while. I know Hepta's in the Game Boy community, played in the Game Boy World Championships in 2024. And a lot of Tetris players from Finland especially, and Poland. Maybe, in the S tier of Tetris communities. 335 for Hepta, 349 from Zempro. Akatu, Yanni, JJ. There's a lot. 359 for Hepta, 396 for Zempro. Where does Australia rank? Let's see. Well, Australia, I would say they're not very unified, right? Finland, I feel like they all know each other and get along. Australia, they're just like atomistic individuals, doing their things individually without little in the way of interaction. Except for like once every 3 years when somebody puts CT Australia or whatever together. 447 for Zempro, 410 for Hepta. Sounds like the Australian way. True. All right, Tetris for Hepta, 434, 493 for Zempro. Both players you can see from their gloved hands are rolling. So we'll see what they've got to give when we get to that level 29 speed. Kind of a hang there for Hepta. That's going to complicate things. All right, there's a Tetris Hepta 484. And a nice triple to bring this down. We are sort of on the runway toward level 19, where the speed is going to increase by 50%. Players trying to bring their boards back to some semblance of order. Zempro's was a little bit high, bringing that down. Hepta's got a few gaps in multiple rows and columns. But just want a workable board going into 19, even as rollers. And Zempro's board, okay, needs a bar for that right side or something just to chunk it down a bit. And that's going to be a top out for Zempro. So Hepta with a chase down opportunity, 559. There is a Tetris in the middle into 19. So Hepta has got a shot here, needs to get to 559. Obviously has got forever and a day to do this. Can really just pick his spots here. He's 28,000 points away. But still with a bit of a jacked up board. It is 19. Player is still rolling here. You could have missed that T-spin, but yeah, pieces are a little bit trolly here. Oh, no, we're going to miss with that L piece to the right. And, oh, no, that is going to be a top out. I think the chase down nerves got to Hepta. Is that, am I correct? Zempro looks a little embarrassed to have won in that way. But yeah, it looks like RNG was not Hepta's friend in that one. Chase down is tough. Chase down is really tough. No, we don't increment. We do re-roll, so. AD56F1. AD56F1. Okay, the Hufflepuff. Ooh. Excuse me. The Hufflepuff sash has come out. Oh, I didn't realize Zempro was backwards. Are you backwards? No, he's just from a backwards part of the country. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you guys got to sell a backwards sash. That's what you have to do. All right, let's put Zempro frontwards. All right. Oh, now he's gonna go get the backwards sash. His sash is backwards like the CTM shirt. Oh my God, he's got that's the backward shirt. He is now frontwards. He's got the backward shirt. Can you imagine? Amazing. What if we made the sashes palindromic so it doesn't matter? Like, yeah, what are those things where you know they do the writing? What is that called? When it's like it's ambigram, right? Upside down and right side up. And it kind of says the same thing. That's pretty good. All right, let's check these players. We got Tetris to play. We can't talk about ambigrams. Call ambigrams. All right, AD56F1, both players ready. Game number 2. We'll give him the point for Zempers. All right, well, I get the point. Give him the point. It's happening. Honestly, I have to find the point. There it is. The point. Classic ambigrams monthly. Point taken, point given, point taken. 8 minutes ago, Parabex resubbed with Prime and said, Vandy, can you tell us about Amazon Prime? Do you mean the Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription? Yeah, if you're an Amazon Prime member, every single month you get a Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice every single month. And while it's nothing extra for you, it does give a little bit of a financial boost to that streamer, but it is use it or lose it. So don't lose it, use it, and consider using it for us every once in a while. Keep us in the rotation. Doesn't have to be every month, but you know, use it for us once in a while. 94,000 for Zempro. Thanks, Parabax, for that Prime sub. 93,000 for Hepta. There's a Tetris Hepta 116. You're going to a 2000s themed party and your costume is Bear Stearns. So are you like a bear dressed as Howard Stern? That would be pretty good. 124 for Zempro, 143 for Hepta. Rogue Potato says, I briefly worked in Bear Stearns corporate tower in Manhattan in 2009. Well, look at that. Well, Arbaro, now you have someone you can consult for your costume to make sure it's historically accurate. 222 for Zempro, 216. Look at that. We're building bridges. We're making connections. $216 Hepta, $245 Zempro. Both of them are going to get Tetrises. So about a 29,000 point lead for Zempro right now. All right, Zempro getting some of that, that shoulder action in there as he's filling out that left side. Put a little English on it. 275 for Zempro, 276 for Hepta. We're close. All right, Zempro fighting up near the top of the board. Oh, gonna hang a bar and cannot get another bar over. That's gonna be a top out for Zempro at 282, and Hepta is good in game number 1. Yeah, no sash. No sashes. You know, Van Clan wears dad hats, right? I mean, we all wear dad hats. And cargo shorts. New pieces. A trucker hat. No, that's way too hipstery. You know, 2000s hipster for the Van Clan. Put the dad hat in the shop and you'll buy it. Oh my God. Yeah, no problem. All right, Hepta needs a little bit of a break. That's fine. We'll watch Zempro. We'll just play in the Whataburger level. Did I update the Premiere poll? Is that April rankings? Yeah, that is April rankings. We've got 23 of the 25 people in the Premiere poll are playing in Mega Masters this month. And look at that. Scooty getting 22 out of 23 first place votes. You were watching the Nesters.org VOD. I'm really excited about Nesters.org. Connecting my console to the site was great. I don't know. I just think it's great to be able to play a game of Tetris, then click a button, and then it generates like your most troublesome spots, and then you can review them and try them again. So it was really great. Okay, seed checker. I'm the seed checker. All right, 04FDD5. Both players are on seed. What was once a best of 5 is, well, now a best of 3 between Zempro and Hepta in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And someone says, Water Burger level? Oh, Whataburger is a hamburger chain that is associated with Texas and the American Southwest, although it was purchased a few years ago by some, I don't know, some private equity or something based out of Chicago. And we're all mad about it, even though everything's fine and it's still the same. It's the most mid establishment of all time. Are you serious? It is not mid. I mean, actually, as far as fast food goes, mid is a compliment because, fast food is like the worst food. And then there's like really good food. And so if it's mid, then that's a compliment. 95,000 for Zempro, 96,000 for Hepta. But I don't know, Whataburger, big sloppy burger. I'm into it. Onion rings, great. Milkshakes, too thick. I'll say that. Milkshakes are way too thick. 142 for Hepta, 143 for Zempro. Here in game number 3. This is a best of 5. The first player to get to 3 next to their name will be moving on to the next round. And we've got another match. The winner of this will take on Sunny. Oh, Danny used to work at Sonic. I did not grow up with Sonic. I'm Northeast. I don't remember having a Sonic. I think maybe there were some in Wisconsin, which was the next place I lived after Massachusetts, but 213 Zempro, 212 for Hepta. The whole Scooty family worked at Sonic as roller skating car hops. Wow, I had no idea. 219 for Zempro, 235 for Hepta. Barbaro lived in Jacksonville and became partial to Crystal. Yeah, basically like White Castle for the South. I've asked like 3 times in the Ask Mods channel, but can my Twitch link be updated in the bot? I don't know how to do that well enough that I can just do it right here, but ping me in Van Dweller and I'll make sure someone gets on it. 288 for Zempro, 310 for Hepta. Are you on your Chobj account or for this match, or are you going to be on an alt or what? $338 for Zempro, $362 for Hepta. You're Chobjing it up. I don't like that name, and I know that's why you chose it because it's impossible to say, but 384 for Zempro, 384 for Hepta. So basically same score, but 4 lines separating them. Yeah, I'm saying Sunny. Sorry. I guess I could say like Doge, but Choj. Tetris Hepta 453, 430 for Zempro. All right, decent pace here through 90-something lines. If you get to 100K over 400, if you get to 400K over 100 lines, it's not bad. All right, Zempro bringing the stack down and getting a Tetris 492, 525 for Hepta. Now, Zempro, virtue of playing up a little bit higher for an extended period of time, is ahead in lines. You know, more pieces falling per minute when they have less of a distance to travel. 515 for Zempro through 125, 551 through 117 for Hepta. Hepta gets a Tetris 574. Zempro going to Tetris into 19 at 540. And Hepta looking to lock in a 600K transition. There's a good-ish adjustment. All right. One has got the 600K. Now just looking for that long bar. And Hepta's going to get in at 624. So Zempro with the real-time lead, but also ahead by 10 lines. Tetris Hepta 675, 642 for Zempro. Another Tetris Zempro 670. Hepta in the real-time lead and has lines in hand. But Tetris for Zempro to take it back. Another Tetris Zempro 726. And Hepta in a little bit of a low scramble. Just gaps in multiple rows and columns. Going to take that triple and a single to uncover that right side. Reestablish a well and get a Tetris 721. 758 for Zempro. And the board's starting to high center a bit. Longbar gets over. Now he's got some work to do. Sort of bring this down. And really, Hepta not in a position to capitalize. All right, nice little triple for Zempro to work this down. All right, it looked like... Oh, no, and Hepta's board. Hepta, that escalated very quickly. Quite literally. And Hepta going to top out at 725. So, Zempro, you have been granted a little relief here from this dig. You don't have to finish it. And Hepta just rolling around the room, trying to stretch, trying to feel good. All right, Zempro wants to get out of this dig. This is the soul of a champion. Maybe not the hands and mind of a champion, but the soul of a champion fighting. Maybe the soul and mind and hands of a future champion. All right. Anyway, Zempro gets that point. The shoes of a champion, yes. All right, new pieces, players. 8687 AC. You didn't know the score? Oh. Yeah, it's hard to, I don't trust the commentator either. I wouldn't. You have to be no comms or you lose your mind. Got it. All right. Well, Zempro cannot hear. I can see Hepta's stream and chat and all. Yeah, that's the way I like to go. There was somebody back in the day who used to love to restream my community tournament matches, and I did not enjoy them as a commentator, and it would just tilt me so hard. So eventually that's when I started opening up the player's stream. Did the pieces go? I think the pieces. Hey, what's up? Cat surgery. I thought I put are the pieces not up? Oh, there they are. 8687 AC. There they are. Do your community match as part of a subathon on stream. Yeah, I probably will do some sort of 10,000K celebration fundraising subathon thing. I guess I've never done that ever. And I don't really want to, but all right. Hepta trying to get centered. Let's go ahead and get these players ready. Game number 4. Hepta needs to win to stay in. Zempro. We're going to lock it up right now. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Well, we're 14 people away, so it's still not locked in. This could take us another year, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. It's been a grind. I thought we'd be a little further ahead than we are, but it's okay. How were the first few games? They were okay. No, I want real followers, not burner accounts. All right, same exact score, even with the pushdown points. All right, 92,000 Zempro, 91,000 for Hepta. Well, once we get the new host, then I'm sure the viewership will skyrocket. All right, Hepta with some adjustments on that left side. Up pretty high there. There's a skimming a Tetris for Hepta. Oh, thanks, Mr. BS Dragon. Appreciate it. Tetris Hepta 184, 185 for Zempro. Whenever I hear that, I think of Skibbity Tetris. What? Why would you think that? Those two things sound nothing alike. I don't know what you're talking about. 207 for Hepta, 186 for Zempro. Okay, Tetris Zempro, 233, 232 for Hepta. Oh, nice adjust for Hepta with that S piece. I'm seeing a lot of good adjustments for Hepta, just overall. Okay, Hepta with a Tetris 303, 301 for Zempro. So pretty close in lines and score. Oh, Zempro gonna miss with that T piece, and now the scared face. See, now that I know Zempro's not listening, I can just like make fun of him. Perfect. 339 Zempro, 359 Hepta. Zempro gets a Tetris with like one more just to, okay, there we go. Now the heart rate can come back down again. And another one. 407 Zempro. Hepta's board is getting a little bit high. He's working one row off the bottom. Going to adjust to that S flat real quick. And then, of course, get punished by the game. But okay. Is a post-produced video of every match going on YouTube? I don't know. I got to figure that out. I think the top, 16 will get a Dan V edit, and I might have to do just a quick and dirty Van D edit of some of these other matches. So, okay, 424 for Hepta, 455 for Zempro. Oh, Hepta gonna hang that L piece. So a little bit of a diving board there. You like the hue we chose for Lavender. Thanks, Sierra Song. Appreciate it. Got a couple of new followers. Unhurt One and Lurker Vibes. Thanks for the follows. We're 12 away. Okay, 507 for Zempro. Just permanent frightened face. he's got Monka face glued on him right now. 512 Zempro. 489 Hepta. Hepta with a spire in the middle of the board here, trying to work this away. Not get destroyed by that spire. Okay, starting to bring it down. Oh, that O in the middle. That's going to be tough. Oh, no, that's going to be a top out for Hepta at 495. So Zempro maybe doesn't know it yet, but will be moving on to round two. Hepta, you did a great job. Congrats on your PB in qualifying. Always good to see that. And, yeah, I got to work on my consistency, man. Well, I think you did great. And, I like your room there. I don't know. I like the room that you got going on. It's funny. Like, when I was setting up Hepta's camera, I thought there was like a pile of money on that coffee table. I thought it was a pile of banded bills for some reason. So I just thought it was like, oh yeah, you know, drug dealer kind of big piles of cash in the middle of the room. That's what I thought it was. It's amazing. All right, GG's to you, Hepta. And we are going to watch Zempro celebrate. GG's Zempro. We'll give you your little 3 there so you can feel good. All right, you got your little digital 3. And we've got a match coming up, and that is going to be Zempro versus Sunny. So stay tuned. We will be back. Okay, Katsugiri, you want to drop these players some pieces while I just futz around with the camera a little bit? No? All right. Oh my God, Chen, wait, please, you don't have to write my marketing copy for me. All right, I will do the pieces then. All right, 3E C5 1B, 3E C5 1B. All right, next time I'll ask our borrow to do it. Here, we're gonna need to get the head. There we go. The full Zempro experience. 3E, C5, 1B. Thanks, Jen. Okay. We are checking. 3E, C5, 1B. All right, both players are ready. It is Classic Tetris Monthly Mega Masters Round 2. The winner goes to the round of 32 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Danny in chat says, if Vandy gets to 10,000 followers, he will absolutely do something. I will do something. I will do absolutely something. All right, Mega Masters Round 2, Sunny versus Zempro in the Lavender bracket. Really the best smelling of all of our brackets. He's certainly better than the tawny bracket. You don't want to smell that tawny bracket. But Lavender, of course, the best smelling bracket in all of Tetris. And we got two great individuals here with fantastic hair. I'm very jealous as a bald man. On the left side, it is Sunny, a.k.a. Chobj. And Sunny has got qualified into seed number 24 with a 1.296 million average of his top 3 scores played in a 90-minute qualifying period. Sunny is from Scotland. That's the last time I do that. And it's got a PB of 1.6 million. Sunny is a winner of a Challenger circuit back in 2023, a Future circuit back in 2023. And he's played in Mega Masters the last 2 years. Has also appeared in the Masters event 2 times when we were in our 16-player format. Those were both in 2024. Also was second in the CT UK event in 2024. Also a prolific streamer of Tetris. And I mean, even in the hair, of course, just, a member of the Hair Hall of Fame. On the right side, it is Zempro, seed number 41, with a 1.16 million qualifier. Has a PB of 1.2 million. And I am told that 1.2 million was gotten in the qualifiers for this tournament. That's crazy. Zempro travels the United States, going to all the different regionals, or a lot of them. And over the last 2 years, he's been in Boston, Montreal, Hartford, Minnesota, Detroit, California, and played in the silver bracket in CTWC 2024, and is a nice person and a great friend. 207 for Sunny, 227 for Zempro. Tetris Sunny 255, 273 for Zempro. Who does the winner play in the top 32? That is a great question, and it is SV. SV, the former CTM Masters event winner from the UK. Online facts: Zempro placed 4th in the Milwaukee bracket, outplacing previous world champion Fractal. So Tetris with the online facts about Zempro. Yeah, I didn't watch that whole thing, and it's not in my various databases yet. Maybe it's in the match database, but it's not on Wikipedia, I don't think. And I didn't see the whole thing. And it's hard to know which one he went to. Did he go to Milwaukee, Arizona? He's all over the place. Tetris Zempro 352, 353 for Sunny. Oh, why did the music get low all of a sudden? Or has it been that way? That's weird. $3.99 for Sunny, $3.80 for Zempro. And Zempro just bopping along. It's been super low. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, Zempro going to skim the cover off the well. Long bar goes in. Tetris. Zempro is into 19, 426. Sunny will get in with a 500K plus. Pending which piece actually goes into that well over in columns 9 and 10. And a long bar goes in, and Sunny is in at 526. Tetris Zempro 508, 553 for Sunny. Oh, nice little setup there for Zempro. Nifty little bird with that upside down J piece in the long bar. Trying to keep that well open. There's a good little triple there for Zempro. You know, we'll take those triples. 572 for Zempro. 635 for Sunny. Tetris Sunny 663. It's just amazing to me how many players are rollers. I really thought that very few people would be able to do this, and it would be like some niche thing. And like 2 or 3 players would become like overpowered, and Tetris was over. But like everyone's taking to it. I could never do this. All right, there's a Tetris Zempro after a double. 726 for him, 737 for Sunny. And Sunny gets that Tetris. Have I tried? I mean, I can roll the inputs like pretty decently. It's been like a year or so since I even messed around with it. But I just cannot do the directional inputs and the rotational inputs on the same hand. And that's going to be a top out for Zempro at 766, really just fighting up near the top for a while. And Sunny is good in game 1. Surely the fact that so many can do it makes you think that you can also do it, says Dan V. Yeah, I mean, in theory, I think, I could put in the time and learn it a little bit, but I don't know. I still want to get that DAS Max. Okay, Seed is here. CACEEA, California Continuing Education Electronic Arts. Kakia. Kakia. Want to go to Kakia and get some really crappy furniture? Okay, there we go. Kakia. All right, looks like both players are ready. Sunny up 1-0 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. The Masters are mega. Oh, are we streaming on the retro category? I suppose that's something we can do while we're trying to get those 10K followers. That's fine. I think I was on retro because of the Netris.org stream, the launch showcase stream with Primer. I don't know. Should I stay on retro for Mega Masters, or I was gonna wait till we did the top 32 matches, but it doesn't matter. I can alternate either one. All right, we're underway in game 2. Sunny looking for Tetris number 1. Man, there's the long bar and the Tetris. Sunny 42,000, 40,000 for Zempro. Arbaro says, are the quarterfinals and semifinals going to be scheduled together, or the semifinals plus the finals? The plan right now is to do quarterfinals and semifinals bundled together, then do the finals and the third place match as its own stream, because they're going to be best of 7. So players can be fresh. And it also, maybe we'll have time to hype it up a little bit. You know, appointment TV. 71,000 Zempro. There's a Tetris for him. 93,000. Sunny gets 113. You're welcome, Arbaro. All right, Zempro with the Vits and gets the long bar to fill it in. Feels good. Goose Han says, you said it, Vandy, you can't crawl back anymore. Do you know me at all? Of course I can announce things and walk them back. Do it all the time. $185 Zempro, 185 Sunny. So we are close in lines and tied in score. Close in score and tied in lines. My words. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But then again, even if I had a great night's sleep, my words would fail me. Are my words failing me, or am I failing my words? Interesting question. 234 for Sunny. Tetris for Zempro, Tetris Sunny. So yeah, pretty close in lines and score right now. Players keeping pace with one another. Zempro 307, 270 for Sunny. Sunny in a little bit of a dig here, and Zempro is not. This is going to allow Zempro a chance to establish a lead, which she's in the process of doing. Tetris Sunny, he's cleaned up. 308, 421 for Zempro. So Zempro out to over a 100,000 point lead. All right, Sunny going to take the Tetris rather than fill in the middle, and he's kind of doubling down, extending that long bar dependency in the middle, but got it all filled in. Now he's got a reasonable board. 353 for him. 444 for Zempro. All right, Sunny back to Das here for a moment and switching back to rolling. I'm not sure what was going on there. Zempro's board is in a state right now, and he is up near the top of the board. Top out 517 for Zempro. The target for Sunny, 518. He's got a long time. 518 is the target. Man, he can just work this down. Single and doubling all the way. And have a leisurely chase down. Zempro, yeah, Zempro good for thumbnail faces. Is it too late to say warm-up is done? I think it is, friend. You're in the thing. You're doing the thing now. All right, we can see, you know, Sunny not forcing things in, taking that triple and easy burns and all that. That is the right thing to do. .503 needs to get to 518-ish. I should practice swapping on and off rolling at level 18. Yeah, but I can't even do the... I can't do the rotational inputs on the same hand as my... Well, I won't say can't. All right, that's going to do it. Sunny is going to take game number 2. Yeah, the rotational inputs and the directional inputs on the same hand is what is tripping me up. And other people have gotten it, and it's just a matter of practice, and I get it. Like, I could sit there and do it, but I don't know. I don't want to right now. We don't all have to be rollers, you know. You guys are also heteronormative. All right, let's see. New pieces. 2C371A. You stacked like a true roller that game. What if there is a secret fourth play style? I want there to be. I don't know what that could possibly be. Just, you know, I don't know. Just like Matt Martin teeth rolling or knuckle dragging or whatever it is. But there is kind of keyboard rolling, right? Maybe that could be adapted to the NES controller somehow. Okay, C checker 273718. Okay, players are ready. Game number 3 in 3-2-1 Tetris. Oh, there's Tega's weird drag tap thing. Yeah, that's true. Sunny says cheating is the fourth play style. Right, I forgot about that. Forgot about cheating. It's a good one. That's impossible. The buttons are too small. There was a new notion of cable rolling. What is cable rolling? What is cable rolling? All right, Zempro with the delayed bits gets the bar, fills it in. All right. I guess nobody will explain what it is. They'll just... All right. Thank you. Okay, Zempro in a spot of bother. Okay. Trying to open this up. Up near the top of the board. The square gets to the left. Okay. Gets the L in there. Okay, there's another L. That's going to work. There's a bar. Oh, doesn't use the bar for that. Right. Okay. Chopping it down. Getting it done. The board is getting down here. And one more. Okay, he's going to uncover. He's got an open well. And the survival from Zempro. There's the Tetris 119. Sunny 117. Ivan says you wrap the controller's cable around your hand and then you drag that over the D-pad like a comb. I think I get it. Yeah. It's like teeth rolling, but with your not totally insane. You use like a normal thing to use instead of your actual human mouth. Makes sense. All right. $192 for Zempro, $191 for Sunny. What's wrong with teeth rolling? I mean, you're putting that dirty, filthy controller in your mouth. So, sometimes you watch Kingsman, prominent Tetris streamer, restreamer, broadcaster, and he'll play his games and he'll get frustrated and he'll put that filthy controller in his mouth, as a goof. And I'm like, dude, that thing. I don't want to think about where Kingsman's hands have been. I know he's not washing them. And yet that thing's going right in the mouth. $249 for Zempro. $223 for Sunny. Lex Diskia, raid party of 8. Thanks for the raid. All right, Sunny with a triple. Going to bring this down. Uncover the right side. Long bar goes in. Tetris for Sunny, 256. Zempro, 260. And there's a Tetris. So Zempro ahead by about 4,000, but also ahead by 9 lines. That T is errant. And will have to be dealt with. What do you do with the controller that you have that opinion about it, bruh? I don't do anything weird with my controller. I just, I know that people's hands are dirty and then they touch their controller and then they're sticking it in their mouth. It's pretty gross. I mean, I could try it right now, but I'm scared. I don't want that. I mean, you guys saying, oh, you got to put your control only. You ain't cool if you don't put your controller in your mouth, right? Zempro into 19. He's at 371, so kind of a low transition for Zempro. Tetris for Sunny, 425. Oh, man. Am I going to get canceled for coming out against putting your controller in your mouth? I am so sorry. I didn't realize my words could hurt so much. Words are actions, and I will do better in the future. I will do better. 407 for Zempro, 475 for Sunny. Tetris for Sunny, 501. 410 for Zempro. Still struggling. Kind of been a whole struggle really the entire time for Zempro. I don't know. Am I weird? I don't touch elevator buttons with my hand. If I buy like a soda at a convenience store, I rinse it off. Is that weird? Like I rinsed the bottle off. Maybe that's a little bit weird. 541 for Sunny, 485 for Zempro. Oh no. I've seen the back rooms of these convenience stores, and you don't want anything that's in there like on your hands. I used to do inventory like back when I was in college. I worked for an inventory company, and I've been in those disgusting back rooms, man. $523 for Zempro, $605 for Sunny. Oh, Zempro's board. Tough right now, working it down, putting the whole body into it, trying to get body English on those pieces. Okay. He's uncovered that column too well, which is like the worst place to have one. Recover, uncover. Skimming above it. Getting a bar in, gets a Tetris 575. 697 for Sunny. Zempro really fighting here. This is going to be so difficult. Can he even survive this? The answer is no. Zempro going to top out at 582. And Sunny is good and will be moving on to the round of 32. Zempro, you entertained us with your like 30 consecutive minutes of terrified face. We really enjoyed that. I love your terrified face when you're playing. I mean, that is just amazing. You're like, ah, the whole time. I love it. GG's to you, Zempro. You did amazing. I mean, some really great digs as well. And you know, you're coming along. You're gonna. You know, I'm seeing a 2 million in your future very soon. GG's to you, Sunny. You will be moving on. Let's go ahead and report your win to the Tetris authorities. Get it on the record. You're going to be taking on SV Nestris. So that should be... Oh, Zempro. Hands up, don't shoot. Ah, yes. Oh, he's an intellectual. I see. What an intellectual. Ah, yes, I see. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, get this. Ah, crazy. A CT UK rematch indeed. Sunny versus SV is where it's gonna happen. Oh, what are we doing here? Are we going outside? What is happening? Oh no. It's like the Blair Witch Project, but Tetris. What is that thing dongling? Oh, that's a microphone. Yeah, what is he showing? What's on the ceiling? What is that? All right. Look at this professional with this mic stand and everything. Oh, I saw like an audio interface over there. Like it looked like I think I have that same thing. So we're just watching. Yeah, what is that on the ceiling? I see that crown. That is some very ornate crown molding with the floral whatever. But then what is that a mirror on the ceiling? What is happening? Look at this. Look at this world. There's just mirrors everywhere. Oh my goodness. Bro's got mirrors on the ceiling. What the heck? And I love that feature wall. That yeah, it's a real pop of color there. Yeah, like what is that thing on the ceiling though? Like what is that? It's like this weird geometrical thing. That's why I think it's a ceiling. Like it's a mirror. Oh, it's that, but on... Okay. It's not on the ceiling. Okay. It's not. It's not. All right. The ceiling is a blank ceiling. It's been confirmed. Okay, I get it. I get it now. I wasn't aware of the geometry, but okay, I got it. I got it. All right, what else are we looking at? Oh, a plant. You got a beautiful plant. Still got your Christmas tree up? Bro, it's April. You got to put little Easter eggs on it. Oh, look at these! Look at this little sanctuary over here, and plus he's got a little area to do his correspondence, right? Oh, all right, Sunny's room. It still looks like it's on the ceiling, but I get it now. I get it. Do those succulents grow in Scotland? I didn't even know they would grow there. All right, that's enough of this fun. Anything else people want to see? Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, in the basket, there's lotion in the trash. Oh, he's got a little mini guitar there. All right, that's enough. Enough. Oh my God, a towel. What's under that towel? Oh, he's got like a peephole. What the heck? Why you got a peephole on the wall? Who are you peeping on? Did you see that? Oh, all right. Thought it was into like another room or something. Like, what are you doing? One of those creepy Airbnbs where they peep on you. This is content, guys. All right, that's enough. That's enough. We've done it. Okay, let us show you the bracket just so you can get a look at where we are. Let's refresh this whole thingamajig. Where are we? Sunny. All right, now we've got 3 results over on the left side, so we're catching up. The right side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 results. The left side has 3 results. So we've only unlocked 1 top 32. That is already scheduled, by the way. That is not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after, the 19th, I think it is. That is happening. Meme, Bland, Neko, Andy. We're getting there. Okay, tonight we've got more Tetris for you. Tawny bracket. Just going to be round 1. Bisbee versus Jakob. And then later tonight, it's going to be Dylan versus AV Geek and Sodium. Will take on the winner in the Navy bracket. And that is 9:30 p.m. Central, 2:30 UTC. At 11 a.m. Pacific. What's at 11 a.m. Pacific? What? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, put a frame around the peephole like on Friends. Yeah, you got to do that. I agree with that. Anyway, that is what is going on. Let me check. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, 4 p.m., 9:30 p.m. Got it. So that's what's coming up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you in, I don't know, 3.5 hours for one little match, Tawny bracket. And then what's after that? Maybe we can do that top 32, depending on who wins Tawny. We can just... Where is it? Yeah, probably not. So yeah, Bisbee versus Jakob. And then if we do that, we could potentially just do like Timmy versus winner and then Cobra versus winner in the next stream. That's possible, but maybe. I don't know. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. See you later. Thanks to our supporters, followers, new followers, Unhurt, Lurker Vibes, and Mr. BS Dragon, Parabex with the Twitch sub, Liz Dexy with the raid, Patreon. Thanks to our Mega Master, Scott Gray, J in the Window, K9 Tacky, Corporal Shelby, Troy Dan, Kim M, Rogue Potato Cat, Kit, Mick Monkey, and our double sticker club level members. Appreciate you all. Okay. We are going to go ahead and end this fun YouTube is a mess right now with the lives, and it's not syncing up to the thing. But anyway, take care, bud. Bye-bye. YouTube, I mean Twitch, you're here. You're doing a good job.